I'm about to show you how the banking system is stealing $2,000 from your $10,000 savings while you watch this video. What if I told you keeping cash in the bank is the biggest financial mistake you're making right now? In the next 5 minutes, I'll reveal 5 assets that the ultra-wealthy use instead of cash, and I'm going to prove why each one destroys bank savings. But wait, before I reveal the first asset that's beaten cash by 4,900%, let me show you something shocking. If you have $10,000 in a high-yield savings account today, in 10 years you'll effectively have only $8,170. That's $1,830 gone. You didn't spend it. You didn't invest it. Banks offer you 1% interest while inflation devours 3 to 7% of your money every single year. That's not protection. That's a mathematical guarantee you'll get poorer. Now I'm going to count down the 5 assets that actually build wealth instead of destroying it. But here's the twist. I'm going to show you exactly how to start with as little as $100. And asset number 3, it's grown 100% in just 10 years and almost nobody is talking about it. Let's get to it. Asset number 5, value stocks and dividend funds. Get paid while you sleep. The wealthy don't just own stuff, they own pieces of companies that pay them. Look at this. Johnson & Johnson, paying dividends for 60 plus consecutive years. Procter & Gamble, paying investors for 130 plus years straight. Coca-Cola, Warren Buffett makes $704 million in dividends annually. These aren't risky stocks, they're money machines. You might think, but I don't know how to pick stocks. You don't need to. One simple fund, Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF, lets you own all these companies with just $100. And here's the psychological advantage most people miss. When markets crash, these companies raise their dividends. That means you make more money during economic disasters. But there's something even more powerful for protecting your wealth. Asset number 4, safe haven currencies. When economies collapse, one currency stands above all others, the Swiss franc. During the 2008 financial crisis, the dollar dropped. The euro crashed. The Swiss franc surged up 27%. But I don't live in Switzerland. It doesn't matter. This one ticker symbol, FXF, lets you own Swiss francs instantly. When everyone is panicking about the economy, your Swiss francs will likely be gaining value. That's financial peace of mind. But this next asset, it's the foundation of all real wealth. Asset number 3, industrial commodities. Everything you're looking at requires specific metals to exist. Cobalt, up 100% in 10 years. Copper, essential for all electricity. Lithium, powers every smartphone and EV. You don't need to buy a mine. One ticker, PICK, lets you own the entire sector. But here's what most people don't realize. We're running out of these metals. We can't make more, and we need them more than ever. Basic economics. Limited supply plus skyrocketing demand equals massive price increases. But there's an even more powerful asset class that's created more millionaires than any other. Asset number 2, real estate. They're not making any more land, but here's what they are making. More people who need homes. Simple math, more people plus same amount of land equals higher prices. Since 1990, home prices have grown 290%. Bank interest in that same time? Only 72%. But I can't afford real estate? Yes, you can. Real estate investment trusts let you own massive real estate portfolios, starting with just $100. You collect rent checks without dealing with tenants, toilets, or trash. But there's one asset that's beaten everything else for 5,000 years. Asset number 1, gold and precious metals, the untouchable asset. Remember that 4,900% increase I mentioned? That's gold, from $40 to over $2,000 an ounce. Notice something? When everything else crashes, gold typically rises. Central banks bought more gold in 2022 than any year since 1967. Ask yourself, what do they know that you don't? Dollars can be printed infinitely. Gold cannot be created or destroyed. The psychological edge? Gold doesn't need the banking system to have value. It's the only truly untouchable asset. The ticker GLD lets you own gold without needing a vault. So let me ask you again, why is your cash still sitting in a bank? It's not growing, it's not compounding, it's not working for you. It's like locking your money in a freezer and hoping it magically multiplies. That's not how wealth is built. Wealth moves. Wealth grows. Wealth compounds. Imagine waking up to see your money actually growing instead of shrinking. While others watch their savings melt away, financially savvy individuals are exploring alternatives like gold-backed assets, real estate investment trusts, resource and commodity funds, foreign currency positions, dividend-focused portfolios. The difference between financial struggle and financial freedom often comes down to a single decision. That decision? Educating yourself about alternatives to traditional banking. Those who simply learn about these options have already taken a step that puts them ahead of 97% of people. Many successful investors started their journey with just a small amount, sometimes as little as $100. This knowledge alone is what separates those who just consume financial content from those who have the potential to build real wealth. If this video helped you, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and drop a comment telling me which of these 5 assets you're starting with. I'll see you in the next video.